U.P.K. Who and West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. But just the last statutes and commandments we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the nation. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Holy beacon of hope for your lean on is U.P.K and the General YAHANNA. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. YAHANNA is a black man who have ear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, wheat we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batty man are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. Adjust the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Not just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first days. Hey, 400 years to work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and they need doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to build it off a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to build it off a turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. Adjust the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Adjust part of the mission.
Yeah, I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I'll pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed it, nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him up and rolling. Told him I need major motion. Nigga, I'm joking. I'ma school them niggas.
All right, shalom, Israel. You know what I mean? This is the big tune breakdown again. You understand? With Officer Kayadwan, I.S.U.P.K, Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. On this program now, guess what we do? We do thing a little bit different. You see? We pick out, you know what I mean, a big artist in a Jamaica or a top tune. You understand? And we break it down. You know what I mean? And go to scripture. For telling you whether or not either the lyrics in the song correct or the artist conduct himself in the right way. You understand? Because we know our people follow the entertainers them, you know what I mean? As role models to some extent. Of course, we know entertainers are not leaders, but you understand? We also want to correct them alone for also correct the entertainer them too. You understand? So what we are going to do right now, we're going to jump straight into the intro. See? And the artist where we are going to feature today is Vybz Kartel himself and the situation with him and his Turkish wife. You understand? Many people might see it as an exciting move, but we are going to show you the most I think about that. You understand? Of course, we have to correct our people. You know, that is our job in the I.S.U.P.K and a command in general. We have to make sure that our people are doing the right thing. You understand? We are not like the Christian church. You understand? Or the Rastafari community. We have to correct our people. See, that is our job. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the intro right now. And then we'll get straight into the breakdown. All right, so the tune here we have featured today. And this is one bad piece of tune, you know. You don't know, Kartel is a very, very talented artist. Probably the most talented artist in the world. You know what I mean?
New radio can't stop no crime. Me a talk from me heart, them a waste time. Them no one get to youth fee of no things.
Hello?
Hey, Russian! Where them call police for? Them can't stop the crime. Get to youth want money fi spend. That's why so much man a day. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Hey, get to youth a vitada. No for we no grow with no father. So we end up done gangster. No for them sell out and I move like Chibada. Enough time me get up and me not have a dime. Pocket empty but I be a shot in a me nine. Them new radio can't stop no crime. Me a talk from me heart, them a waste time. Them no one get to youth fee of no things. So when you see blood a run like drinks, do not call no police, just call the brings. Cause the money get to youth one. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Me never have nobody fi stretch me hands to. Never have no rich uncle fi say thanks to. Them feds a lock up man fi sell we. You run a tell me where you want lands do. Enough time me a pre say guy fi die. Cause when me looking at me pick me eye, shorty say food fi buy, I cry. Me bank book empty, me pocket dry. No youth no live fi past grade 9. If I no gunman a 119, and me God and me God protect me life. Me nah get way so easy. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Me know say life nice. As bad as him beat me know say him no one dead. Then Jesus Christ tell me why society try stop get to youth can't bread. That's not nice. Cause them know youth a go rise up and bust copper and lead. And they no wanted. But remember, na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet. Na 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 na, life sweet.
All right, so bad piece of tune by Vibes Cartel, you know what I mean? One of Jamaica's most talented artists, you know what I mean? Some say the most influential artist, you know what I mean, in the world. You understand? Even more influential than Bob Marley. I would agree with that. And I remember, he's not a Vibes Cartel fan like that, Zin, but you have to give credit where credit is due. This man is very creative. And pre that song, Zin, we know him do a lot of songs where people might consider, you know what I mean, gunman tune. This is one of the tune them where, you know what I mean, if you want to blame artists for all society stay, you should blame a song like this for the crime rate don't be worse than what it is right now, because guess what go on? This song I tell ghetto youth say life sweet. You understand? Don't give away your life, so life sweet. All you them want is money. You understand? Where you know what I mean? Couple of days ago, the Prime Minister come out and say poverty is not an excuse for crime. You understand? And you know what him do by making that statement? Him admit say poverty is a contributing factor to crime. You understand? Remember, all of them gunman tune away. You know what I mean? The whole of we grew up on, You know what I mean? Right now, they might say, boy, the grimiest tune them nowadays. Remember, say ghetto people listen to the same tune and uptown people listen to the same tune. You know what I mean? If you have a brethren who live at Cherry Garden, you know what I mean? Or one of them upscale community there. I see a music him listen to, but him not fire gun. You know what I mean? Him not kill nobody. Because him live in a family where, you know what I mean, them can provide for themselves and him not have to worry about him future. You know what I mean? This brother got school, him probably got, you know what I mean, tertiary institution. And I think about him education. But when him a study, rest assured, a squash and chronicle them him a listen. So what the difference between him and a ghetto youth? The ghetto youth living condition different. That is why him pick up the gun. It's not the music, It's the living condition. And for the Prime Minister come out and say, boy, you know what I mean, poverty is not an excuse for crime. Well, he need to take a look, you know what I mean, up a Cherry Garden and tell we if the youth them up a Cherry Garden a commit crime. You understand? All right, so what we are going to do right now, we're going to talk about Cartel and him fiance, the Turkish white woman. See? All right, so we're going to jump into an article. You understand? We basically disclose the whole thing. So here. See? For those who might not know, we're just going to read the article. You understand? Instead of just read talk from top of our head. You understand? So we want to get the accurate circumstances surrounding this. See? So this is Nationwide Radio, jm.com, and it says, incarcerated dancehall artist Vibes Cartel is engaged to longtime girlfriend Sidim Ozturk. You understand? I'm share this on the screen on YouTube. 1 second. See? I'll show you what the most I think about this. See? You know what I mean? Got any idea? We have to correct with people and show them the right way to go about things. You understand? So any means that we can use to reach out to people, we have to use it. You understand? Yeah, man. Because we know that the Christian church monopolize, you know what I mean, the minds of our people. We know that the Rastafari community, you know what I mean, so embedded in the entertainment, you know what I mean, community, them monopolize the mind of our people. So what we are doing now, we are trying to reach our people, you know what I mean, to the best of our ability. You understand? So we can educate them. Because we know once our people learn the knowledge where we have here in the I.S.U.P.K and the Command in General, YAHANNA, our people are going to wake up from the brainwash and everything are going to start make sense. But we have to do it little by little and through any means that we can. You understand? So listen to this now. It says, the proposal took place during the summer of 2022 at an authorized prison visit where Vibes Cartel serves a life sentence for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Ozturk lovingly recounted the memory of her engagement in an exclusive interview with Fox 5 New York. We were just calling each other hubby and wifey, and he was just like, we are heading towards marriage. So calling you wifey or you calling me hubby is not serious enough. He was like, you're my fiance, we are going to get married. All right, so Cartel proposed to this Turkish white woman, see? And we don't know if it's some way to help out him appeal. You understand? Because we know right now he's trying to take his case to the, I mean, he has taken his case to the Privy Council. You understand? We can't tell if Cartel is guilty or innocent. You understand? All we know is the Babylon system push youths in the direction of, you know what I mean, crime and violence. You understand? We know that the system is to be blamed and our oppressor is to be blamed for the condition of our people and the mindset where our people have. You understand? So we don't know if this proposal is a tactic for Vybz Kartel, for it help Vybz Kartel with him appeal. You understand? Or if this, you know what I mean, this thing, you know what I mean, is gonna really help him out. Me hear Vybz Kartel say we're there, you know what I mean, like him a pay tribute to the Queen. And we know say, boy, all right, for the most part, our people pushing in the direction of, you know what I mean, loving our oppressors because we can't do no better. See? We can't do no better, so we show homage to the Queen or through some brainwash. You understand? Some brainwash we show homage to our oppressor when, to be honest, the Queen is the reason why Vybz Kartel in a jail. You understand? But Kartel him no know no better. Seem like all of our people right now no know no better. Most of what we do it ignorantly because we get miseducated. You understand? Our leaders them don't teach you properly. You understand? Remember say I see in Britain that try build a prison down here now. We don't know if that's still in effect, you know. You understand? We them want to deport Jamaicans who are the children of the people of the Windrush, who know about the Windrush era. They are the children of the Windrush era. You know what I mean? And them get displaced over there because the system over there in Britain never put nothing in place for accommodate the children of the Windrush. You understand? So many of them end up in the same condition where we in here in Jamaica and have to turn to crime. In a Britain we have so much wealth. You understand? Britain where rob and rape the entire earth, especially the children of Israel, and especially the children of Israel here in Jamaica. See? And now, after the Windrush era, them now have nowhere to put our, you know what I mean, our people. Many people thought they would have gotten citizenship and them don't get it. So all them do right now deport our people, and guess what them want to do? Instead of, because I pray this, you know, I want to understand this. If our people become criminals over England, isn't England the one supposed to be blamed? Why you want to set up prison here in Jamaica for accommodate them? As if Jamaica is the country that turned them into criminals. Is the condition that you put them in, which is similar to the condition here in Jamaica that caused them to go to a life of crime. You understand? So a prison is not needed here. If you have to lock them up there. We not say if you lock them up neither. Change the condition. You understand? Because we know a majority of our people over there in the United Kingdom, them not live much different from we living at the garrison. I see them garrison-like situation them living at. You understand? So we know that the Queen was privy to the fact that a prison was supposed to build down here. So if it was up to the Queen, Vybz Kartel would even do a longer sentence. So, you know what I mean? We wouldn't advise no man for big up no Queen. You get to me, I say? All right, we'll jump to another article for show you. You know what I mean? What this interview between this Turkish woman and Fox 5 News cause what happened to Vybz Kartel. See? Remember to go over Real Jamaica TV and like the video. Like the live. We're live over Real Jamaica TV on YouTube. You understand? Go over there and like it right now. You understand? So here we go on now. It's a cartel reportedly transferred following fiance's Fox 5 interview. See? Let me read the article. It said, the Department of Correctional Service is tight-lipped on the transfer of an inmate who is well-known, who is a well-known entertainer, this afternoon to the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center known as GP. See? So he was at Horizon and they ship him over to GP. The Gleaner has been informed that Vybz Kartel was reportedly transferred back to GP this afternoon during heavy rain. See? The transfer follow an interview done by Fox 5 New York, Lisa Evers, with Cartel's Turkish fiancé. You understand? And I think this is the second interview that them use to move him. You understand? Which show you that, you know what I mean? Them really just a try, see how well them can, you know what I mean? Fight is fight. Whatever fight him a fight, you know what I mean? See how well them can cut him off from that fight. So they move him. So they have consistently move him around whenever, you know what I mean, him come out to the media. You understand? In any way. If him come out, you know what I mean? Any big news come out about him, they might just move him around again. Next time you might hear saying Ghana Spanish town. And next time you hear saying might go back and see him arising. You understand? So, you know what I mean? So we don't know if this thing is all about him appeal, but here we're going to do. We're going to show you where the most I think about this, right? And before we go into that still, what we are going to do is this. We're going to just break down all of Y.S.U.P.K Cartel accomplishments. And the reason why we are going to do this is because what we are going to bring out is very crucial to this. Because Y.S.U.P.K Cartel, as well as all of our DJ, every cultural person here in Jamaica who create, who get the talent that the Most I give to the children of Israel, because we are the salt of the earth. See? Work hard for achieve what them achieve. You understand? But we have to read out Cartel achievement in beginnings, you know what I mean, and him achievement, and then we are going to show you, you know what I mean, this mistake that he has made by marrying this, whether it be for, you know what I mean, whether it be for the helping of his appeal or him truly in love with this heathen, it now going to turn out for the best. You understand? And we want you to pay attention as we break down them things, because you can make the same mistake. You know what I mean? Because all of we, as soon as we start make some money, you understand? As I said, we don't know if this is for the appeal, but this is a trend with our people. As soon as we start make some money, we think that the black woman is no longer relevant. You understand? We feel like stepping up to a white woman is some kind of upgrade, and it is not necessarily, you know what I mean, an upgrade, but a downgrade. You get what I say, but a really little bit about Y.S.U.P.K Cartel. So it's a Jamaican-born Y.S.U.P.K Cartel is a notorious dancehall reggae artist. This is the famous people that come. So this is an official thing. Them cover all famous people. See? Right. Who has recorded some highly successful Slakia reggae singles presently. He is serving life imprisonment for the murder of Lizard Williams. Leaving aside his controversial life, he is famous. He's a famous songwriter and dancehall reggae artist. An interest which developed during childhood while listening to renowned artists like Papa San, Ninja Man, and KSR, Slakia, KRS-One. And bear in mind, Cartel never had listened to no African drum, you know what I mean, or no Afro mumbo jumbo. Cartel was listening to other Israelites. You understand? And the song when I just play for Cartel a while ago, you know what I mean? If you don't hear no African drum in it, you know, just make me know, because right now Africans are claim say like, you know what I mean, dancehall and reggae come from Africa. You understand? Because the Rastafari sell that little talking point there. You know what I mean? Here in Jamaica. And even brainwash the Africans them. Brainwash we and the Africans them to believe that, you know what I mean, dancehall and reggae have African drum in it. And that's no such thing. Lie, biggest lies, because the Rastafari community in love with the doodoo eating Africans them. Little fly magnets them over Africa and eat them own people. You understand? Look down for them people, and you know what I mean, want run go back to them so-called motherland, which is not our motherland. It is the land of the people them who sell us to the oppressor. You understand? So just bear that in mind. We no hear no African drum in a dancehall, reggae, ska, none of our music them now an African drum. But let me continue reading. See, eventually he began writing at a tender age of 11 and released his first single, Love Fatuman, at 17. Thereafter, there was no looking back for this budding DJ, who went on to record more singles before forming his own group called Y.S.U.P.K Cartel. So, you know what I mean? The group name was Y.S.U.P Cartel. Then he was called Adi Bantan, where them are going to tell you now, right? Also with two other friends. Though the group didn't prove successful, he modified the name and adapted it as a solo artist, Vybz Kartel, which him changed the spelling. A string of hit solo single follow, some of them being Guns Like Mine, Badman, Slackya, yeah, Badman, Most High, War Organizer. You know what I mean? Many of us who grew up in the early 2000s knew about them single. Yeah. When we go to school and them thing, yeah, we love them tune. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So, yeah, and it's a War Organizer, Ramping Shop, Clarks Again. Some of his career best music album are up to Slackya, Up to the Time, More Up to the Time, JMT, Pandi Gaza, and Kingston Story. Let me show you something. It is ironic that Cartel call him group Gaza, you know. Let me show you why. You see the land over there, over in Palestine, where Gaza is a real Gaza in the Bible too, you know. That land never changed its name from biblical days, you know. Then from biblical days, Gaza exists. It come like it's a spiritual thing, you know. I mean, I see Cartel is a prophet or nothing. Cartel is just a simple DJ. See? An entertainer. That's all it is. See? But the Most High always do something to show you who him people is. It's ironic that him call it Gaza because over there, not just the little plot of land called Gaza or where them call Israel over there, you know, and Palestine, you know. The entire Middle East is our homeland. That is where we come from. You understand? We don't come from Africa, you know. We fled into Africa. Then, but it's ironic that him call him group Gaza, and then this become one of the biggest things them in the world. The reason why this not become world renowned like Rihanna and them, you know, is because them hold down dancehall, because dancehall burn out Batman and them something there. Then, and you know America stay already. America no want nobody to come up against them filthiness. You understand? So that is the reason why them hold down dancehall. Them are going to push Afrobeat, you know. Because Afrobeat no stand for nothing. And you would have think the Africans, them would have stand for something. Though. Them not really stand for nothing. Now we have the morals. You understand? Morality come with we. See? So you see Afrobeat now, them are consider getting Afrobeat and the Grammy. You know what I mean? Them own slot on the Grammy. But nobody not try make dancehall get them slot on the Grammy. Because them really a fight dancehall. It's not that the young artists them and me no mean for stray away from the point, you know. It is not that the young artists them not talented, you know. You understand? Of course, music evolve, you know. Music evolve because it was ska, rocksteady, and mentor, and then it become reggae. And the people them were used to do ska and rocksteady say, where this them a come with this reggae thing, this a Satan business. You understand? And the reggae man them, when dancehall just come in, they must say, what kind of thing this the man them a come with, this bad man lifestyle and rare. I just generational thing, road boy. See? And when the new trap dancehall come now, you know what I mean? The original dancehall man, they must say, foolish this the man them a go on with and rare. You understand? I just generational thing. See? But them are going to fight dancehall and them now give dancehall the leverage like what them give to Afrobeat because dancehall make a stance. Nowadays we see some people are bow out. You understand? Some people are drop the catch. You understand? But it now go help dancehall because guess what? Them done stigmatize dancehall already. So what me I say is Cartel would have bigger than where him big right now. Cartel bigger than Bob Marley, you know, underground, you know. I tell you that, you know, I'm more influential than Bob Marley, you know. It's just, I understand, and they will break it down with some scripture and show with people them. You know what I mean? Yeah. What is the proper way the Most High command us to go about a certain thing? You understand? All right, let me continue reading the article though. See? So it said, childhood and early life. Vybz Kartel was born as Adisha Azim Palmer on January 7, 1976 in Kingston, Surrey, Jamaica. He went to Calabar High School, Kingston, but was expelled at the age of 16. All right, let me scroll down to some crucial information. Career. In 1993, he released his first single, Love for Tuman, yes. He started the group Vybz Kartel, right? While performing at a stage show, Champion in Action, in his hometown, Portmore, in 1998, he was noticed by Bounty Killer. So he eventually become a part of Alliance, you know what I mean? By Bounty Killer. And that is where him get him break. You understand? So cartel a work, go through it quick and fast. So I gotta read the most important part of this. You know what I mean? And it talk about in marriage. So it's a personal life and legacy. He married a New York bank supervisor, Stacey Ann, you know what I mean, Alicia Elliott in 2006 in a private ceremony in Crossroad, Kingston. The wedding didn't last long and the couple ended their 2-year marriage with a divorce. You understand? In 2008, an allegation of Stacey giving birth to a son that was fathered by another man. Well, you know what I mean? That's a surprise to a lot of us. Anyway, currently, this article at the time, at the time of this article, he was married to, you know what I mean, Shorty. You know what I mean? Currently, he's married to Tanisha Shorty Johnson, with whom he has 3 sons. All right, so we know the cartel got jail, you know what I mean, in a 2010, you know what I mean, and has been there serving a life sentence of 35 years. You understand? Since then. All right. So apparently him and Shorty is no longer together, which according to the Bible, well, she should have, regardless of the situation. That's, you know what I mean? Some people might say, well, him in a jail, what you expect the woman to do? Oh Lord, be loyal. You know what I mean? And she not have it as hard as every other woman in a Jamaica. We have a man in a prison, because if you're a man a superstar, she can get, you know what I mean, visits from time to time, because I'm having money. What is the cause for you abandon the man? You understand? That is a no-no. That is adultery according to the Bible. You understand? When you and your man there, you are his wife for the rest of his life till him die. You understand? After him dead, you can move on to another husband. But apparently, she never followed that thing there. You see? All right, so Cartel right now is married to, you know what I mean, this heathen. See? And her name is Sedim. I tell us to not marry these heathens. You understand? And somebody in the Bible make a similar mistake, and that was Solomon. You know what I mean? And many people are going to say, well, the mistake that Solomon made was he had more than one wife. But it wasn't the mistake that Solomon made. We're going to jump to the book of 1 Kings chapter 11. See? And Slakia chapter 11 and verse 1. Yeah. See? And this is what it said. But King Solomon loved many strange women. What that mean? What it mean by love many strange women? It means that he loved other women which were not Israelites. You understand? Let me continue reading. Together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites. When it said the daughters of Pharaoh, it talk about the Egyptians. So for all of the black conscious and African people, see, we love to talk about Egypt. The Most High commanded us to not marry the Egyptians. These are the Africans. You understand? Let me continue. Women of the Moabites. See? Who are the Moabites? The Chinese. They are the Moabites. You see, every nation inside of the Bible, you know, every single nation on the face of the earth, every landmass, you know what I mean? Every place on the face of the earth recorded in the Bible, and every nation of people. You understand? So the Moabites are the Chinese. The Chinese are who you see control downtown in Jamaica. All of the wholesale, the business. You understand? All of the business go to the Chinese people. Then you have the Ammonites. Who are the Ammonites? You know what I mean? Many of our people don't know this, but the Chinese and the Japanese are 2 different people, you know. You understand? And they know that. And if you ask them can tell you that. You understand? Them look alike. All right. You notice how Japanese, Chinese, and Koreans look alike. But if you ask them who they are, they're going to tell you, no, we are 2 different people. We have 2 different, you know what I mean, culture and origin. But we just look alike. You understand? All right, let me just give you a breakdown on the Chinese and the Japanese, quick and fast. Moab mean Mawa Abba. You know what I mean? In the Hebrew, it means mother and father. See? Or in essence, it means my mother had sex with her father. You know what I mean? This happened when Lot 2 daughter them, you know what I mean, junk him and sleep with him and bear children. You understand? And the first one was Moab. And the reason why his name was Moab is because the saying was, my mother had sex with her father. And them come out handicapped looking. And then you have Ammon. Ammon come out second. You see? Or Amma one in the Hebrew. See? So the two of them come out handicapped and two of them become two different nations, the Ammonites and the Moabites. You know what I mean? One of the Chinese today, one of the Japanese today. You understand? I think the Koreans are Moab or Ammon. I'm not quite sure. But the Koreans belong to one of that group. See? But them know that, you know. You see, we don't know nothing, you know, because we are come from slavery. See? The Chinese have a brand name, Moab. I think some kind of I bring it out one of them class there. Them know them history, you know. Them have a brand in China named Moab because them know them history and a big brand. See? Then now Solomon sleep with the Moabites woman and the Ammonite. This piece off the Most High, you know. See? This make the Most High angry. See? The Edomites, who are the Edomites? The Edomites is the white people. You understand? Edom came out red and hairy, or Esau. You understand? These are the fathers of, or this is the nation of the white people. The Zidonians and the Hittites, these are Africans. You understand? So with the Moabite and the Ammonite, let me just explain something. This is another reason why you should not use appearance. We say them people are the same. That's why we tell you, say, stop saying you are African. The Africans know that they are not you. Not because you look like them. And in my opinion, we never look like them. We don't look like them in my opinion. Of course, you might find two Africans with favor too. Yeah, of course. See? But the Africans, them know, say, you are not their people. The reason why you don't know that is because you're in a slave. A slavery you learn from. You don't learn nothing beyond slavery. But them never get cut off. Them know, say, them four parents sell you and you over here, so, and them know the difference. And them know, say, you create big music over here, so, and they must say, oh, we can't create it. We are going to copy it. We are going to sing for them music. Knowing that them selling a slave. Knowing the world history, but you don't know nothing. So the Rastafari community, them don't know nothing neither. So them grew up, you know what I mean, believe in the lie that we are Africans and teach it back to you. All right. Not to stray from the point still. Then, so Cartel married an Edomite, a white woman. You understand? And Solomon made the same mistake and married the Edens. You know what I mean? So, let me continue reading. Verse 2. Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, are Yasha Allah, Prince of the power. Zin, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. And that is one of the main reasons why the Most High said, don't go after them, because you have to learn them dirty ways. You understand? Somebody saying in the comments a while ago, you soon start your fishy business in a dance hall. You know what I mean? When we start adapt the lifestyle of these heathens, then our perspective and our morals start change. You understand? When we start follow the white man now, you start here say, freaking is coming at the dance hall. Because we start follow the white man, our Judite brothers them over there. So which, you know what I mean? We now say, Solomon cleave unto these in love. See? So Solomon is not, all right, you know the Christian church spread the rumor that Solomon sinned because he had too much wife. That was not the case. Solomon's sin was that he slept with the other nations. I will just read it a while ago. Let me read it again. Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their God. And remember, after Solomon start marry the Egyptian woman them and the white woman them, him start build temples for them. I see him thing we do as a people. As soon as we get a white wife, then you know what I mean. We start support Trump. We start, you know what I mean. We start do some white things. We start go camping with white people, and we start indulging in white people things because we are trying to adapt and assimilate ourselves in a freedom culture, and freedom culture is some disgusting foolishness. You understand? And at that the Most High warn against. Let me continue reading. Verse 3. And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Talking about the heathen wives we have seen. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. Same thing like what it said, don't marry these heathens because they will turn your heart to feed them God. Feed them way of life. The most High we are simple way of life. Just keep him laws, statutes, and commandment, and he's going to bless us and make us great. You understand? But when we join to the other people, them know, we start admire what them do. We start say, why would not do that? And them explain it, and it embedded in nothingness. It have no good and significant meaning, but we follow anyway. When our culture that the Most High gave us, it have real meaning and it have good purpose, but we just call it, so we're ready as a people, you see? And we need to cut that out. See? And Salakia. All right, let me continue reading. Verse 5, for Solomon went after Ashtoreth. Who is Ashtoreth? Ashtoreth is Ishtar or Easter. See? This is the same god or goddess. The god of Easter. With the Eden them serve. You understand? That's why we burn the Christian church every day, because them have now worship Ashtoreth in the church. You understand? The goddess of the Zidonians. This have come from the Zidonians, them, the Africans, them. Zane. And after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. So the Japanese, them back in the time, used to worship Milcom. Zane. 6, and Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord and went not fully after the Lord as did David his father. Because we know say, David do everything what the Most High say. David make a mistake and murder a man for him woman, and the Most High beat him for that. But for the most part, David do everything what the Most High say, and David never worship no other God. And this is why we come out against the religious leaders. Because the main problem with the Most High have with we, and the problem we piss him off the most, is serving other gods. These are religions. Because guess what, go on? You not gonna do what him tell you to do if you believe in a white Jesus. You understand? If you believe in a white Jesus, you don't believe in the Most High. If you believe in a Selassie, you not serve the Most High. It's like you call this man Selassie God. Then the Most High, what then? You turn the Most High into this like a clown. You turn your back upon the Most High. And his purpose for we is for we follow him so him can use we and rule the earth. So if the people then where you choose or serve, you know what I mean, some other something where them call God, which is not really God, and you know you are the one who create the earth and everything, what you gonna do to them? You gonna beat them, you gonna punish them, you gonna show them every way where you can say, look, well now vague way where we say, yeah, well, we are the church. Where we are going to say, yo, everybody is the church, so it's not the building. No, we literally are the children of Israel, the Most High chosen people. They are the church. You understand? So if you're gone in a Christian church, you're gone already. You see? Because now you are no longer Israelite. You have followed the white man religion. The white man gave us Christianity. You understand? If it stray us away from the Most High, it is white supremacy. You understand? But let me continue reading. All right. So this say, verse 9, and the Lord was angry with Solomon because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel. So because Solomon married these, you know what I mean, these heathen women, the Most High was angry because just like what the Most High said, them turn with him heart. That's why the Most High give us that commandment, say, don't marry them none at all. You see? And what happened? So verse 11 says, wherefore the Lord said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee. Rend mean to tear, or you know what I mean, to rip. So the Most High ripped the kingdom from Solomon. See, that is our kingdom. This was our heaven at this time, you know. Our heaven when Solomon was ruling, you know. Solomon that ruled. Solomon was the top king in the earth, you know. But because he started married these filthy heathens, this happened. This was our downfall. This is the main downfall. We start our downfall down to the point over the right now. See? So the Most High rend the kingdom from thee and will give it to thy servant. You understand? Verse 12, notwithstanding, in thy days I will not do it for David thy father's sake. So the Most High never do it in a Solomon's time. Him do it in a Solomon's son time. You understand? And we know how the story they go. Solomon's son never was wise like Solomon. See? Solomon's son was an oppressor to him people. Not a white man, you know, but an oppressor to him own people. So because him start oppress him own people, majority of the tribes decide so them nah follow the tribe of Judah no more. Them are going to separate and they make them own king. And they split the kingdom in a two. And from them time that we have civil war against each other. And other nation come in and pillage we. You know what I mean? Till we reach a point now that we are not even a nation of people. You understand? That was the cause. So cartel work hard for him, Gaza and thing, and I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it by marrying a Eden. And you know what I mean? She are going to take everything. You know what I mean? Every single thing she are going to take. You understand? This is Deuteronomy 7:3, verse 4. And it says, neither shall thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughters shall thou take unto thy son. Listen, verse 4, for they will turn away thy son from following me. And that is the main thing. The Most High don't want you to follow no other gods. So for all of the Rastafari community, them want, you know what I mean, a Nubian wife and them want a Ethiopian woman and Ray. You will end up a serve a Ethiopian God. Now you have to start say you're African and you're this and that. And that is the real cause of why you see the Rasta them are turn with to Africa, you know, because the black woman here in Jamaica is not good enough. You understand? Our black Hispanics and native woman, which is the most beautiful woman on the face of the earth. You understand? Is never good enough for these religious leaders. You understand? In all of them music, all them sing about is Mama African, you know what I mean? Them African princess and Ray. When you don't really hear them big up the Jamaican woman, you understand, the descendant of the slave. Hence the reason why our woman so destroyed, because guess what go on? Meanwhile, we are big up other people. Our woman left without the proper knowledge and the proper leadership and the proper love. You understand? The proper man for teach her the right way and teach her righteousness. Instead, the Rastafari community are teach, you know what I mean? For love Africa. You understand? And see, our woman them a behave like African woman them. How African woman them behave? Filthy and disgusting. You understand? When our sisters them are daughters of Zion. Them are royalty, them are princess. Them are the most beautiful woman right now. You understand? Not right now. Ever since. Yeah, so we are close it off, yes, sir. We now make the internet beat no more, you see? So just remember to tap up the screen, share it around. You understand? We have to close out with some more music. You know, I think already. Yeah, man, we have to close out with the same Vibes Cartel tune, yeah. Big piece of tune, like I said. You know what I mean? Life will go sweet for the children of Israel, you know. You understand? But after this oppressor fall, life will go sweet. Right now, it's not so sweet, you know. We see after this oppressor get him nuclear destruction, you know what I mean? And our king, Yahawashi Mashiach, bust up with the sky and MC says,